What is up, YouTube? It is your boy John here from Poopal Flat, playing some more SnowRunner. Let's get to it. Hello?
What's
Hello.
up?
Oh, I thought you guys were going to be quiet too, because alerts are quiet. Sorry. I don't know what I did. I didn't do anything. Want to be SnowRunner? Yeah, there you go. All right, Sarge, what are we up to?
I'm going and picking up a down vehicle.
A downed vehicle. Which one's that?
That's some little scout.
Okay. I think I'm in the process of hauling water around still. Is it possible, chat? Does anybody know? Can we redo a contract? I don't think we can, because I can't click on these that are... That's kind of dumb. I was going to redo
it. So.
Do what?
Yeah, because you can't scroll down to it. So.
Yeah. I was wanting to redo the job so Sarge could get his fire truck.
No worries.
Farmer, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for the reset for 30. Wait, you've changed your name or something, haven't you? Haven't you? Maybe? Welcome back for 34 months. Holy cow. Holy cow. Wait, you were the man? Why'd you change your name? Why did you change your name? What's up with that? You trying to confuse people? All right, where can I pick up water that's out here?
From the river.
Yeah, see, Trent, yeah, you can't do that though. Seriously though. I have to go all the way back to here or up there or up there.
But do they even have water still in them?
Well, you see, apparently there's a glitch, and if you change the leaders, you're fine. Not the man anymore. Not hard to confuse, John. You're not wrong, Sean. I guess we'll just jump across this this river crossing here. We're gonna need fuel too at some point. I might have to stop and we'll find a fuel truck. That's okay. We'll go up here. Not sure what's on that truck. But we're fine. Alright. Let's do it, y'all. Let's do it. Oh. About to roll already. Can't have anything nice. So these side lights, Vegas Bull was talking about this the other day. They don't really do anything.
Oh, they light up your 5 feet.
They're just kind of there.
They light up the 5 feet. It's better than no feet.
Oh. So what do you want me to call you now? Steve? Like, I still want to call you the man. You'll always be the man in my heart. Wait. I said that, didn't I? I said that, didn't I? I mean it. Lonely farmer. That's gonna be hard to change to call you that, but all right. All right, the man, I got you. That'd be a difficult one to, yeah. All right. Always farming alone. You know, we got 100,000 bales coming up. And,
I mean, the man, you're not the only one.
we could, hey, Trent, you have the password. You're always allowed to join.
Well, I'm aware.
Okay.
Because I'm not used to,
You don't like the way I farm.
well, no, it's the darn frame rate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, multiplayer frame rate can be a little real.
Especially with my satellite internet.
Well, that's ping, yeah. But anyway, we got 100,000 bales covered up starting on the 20th, the man, or Lonely Farmer. So you're always welcome to come join us. Just saying. we'll probably be opening that up to a lot of people. Because we're going to need the help. Oh, your console. I didn't know that. I thought you were a PC. I got you. We will be running GPS, so yeah, that kind of throws that out the window, huh? So, how's everybody's Sunday? Everybody had a good day. I got to hang out with Tony yesterday for a little bit. And if y'all didn't see his little wave on Instagram, I don't know, it made me laugh real hard. So, it's, well, I don't think it's there anymore. But I saved the video, so.
It was there earlier today.
Yeah, but it's past 24 hours now. So it should be gone. You've been trying to get Matt to sell you his new PC.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
That's funny. That is funny right there. I don't care who you are. Alright, we're going to be down to roof fuel here soon. That's all I know. Oh, goodness. Alright, so I got one spot that needs half the water and the other spot that needs all the water. And then we're unhauling water around. But it's a bit of a hike to haul water around, you know. Just saying. Bit of a hike. And this truck is very loud. I have turned my sounds down in this game a little bit as well. It's still loud though. Come on, Bessie. Oh yeah. Did a little bit of work to the old tractor yesterday. Not a lot, but a little bit. My first time ever, by the way, adjusting valves in an engine. Never done that before. That was interesting. Kind of fun.
They're real fun.
Like I said, I've just never done it. It was kind of interesting though.
I don't like them.
I mind it. Gonna call me
I don't like them mainly because I had to do a lot of them in tech school.
Adjusting valves?
Yeah. That's like part of your procedure for
Yeah.
a different book.
I got you. Jacob, you're gonna call me the water boy? I mean, I've been called worse. But it was interesting because we were like, you know, Dad knew what he was doing, obviously, when it comes to adjusting valves, but I didn't have a clue. And old Tony was there, so we were kind of, it was fun. Anytime Tony's around, it's a good time.
That straight pipe sounded a little throaty.
You watched the Waterboy Saturday night, Jacob? Nice. The best part was when we fired that tractor up. Trent, because I was like, it's been sitting a little while. We'll go ahead and throw a little choke to it, you know? And it kind of popped real loud once and then like took off after that. I was like, oh, I'm here for this. It sounded so good.
Yeah, the our old 4020, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. I mean, the B should sound the same as that C, but I just can't wait to hear the B run.
Are you gonna straight pipe it as well?
Eventually. As of right now, I don't have a straight pipe for it, so it's gonna run with no exhaust.
I was gonna say it's gonna be a little muted, but
Well,
yeah,
I
since
do
it doesn't
have
an exhaust, and it's, I guess, straight pipe.
So that tractor actually came with an under the hood muffler. Okay, which is kind of weird if you ask me, but
Cut it off.
under the hood muffler. And when I was first ordering parts, I went ahead and I got a new one. So I have it, but I'm like, the more that I hear Dad's tractor with the straight pipe, I'm like, yeah, I have to get a straight pipe, you know. I have to. So I will be getting a straight pipe for it eventually. I got to figure out a couple different things with like the hood, because there's different size ones you can get. You can get like I think it's a 2.5 or a 3 inch or 2 inch and 3 inch or something like that. So I gotta kind of figure that out before ordering one. I don't know exactly what size hole the hood has on my tractor.
It's customizable.
Oh, it'll be a chrome pipe. What I want is like the chrome pipe with the flapper. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you're gonna get a rain
I'm
cap?
Definitely getting a rain cap, yeah.
Those are annoying.
I love them. Okay, I need to get up to there. No, yeah, I'm definitely getting a rain cap for mine.
Which one you have to listen to it all day?
No, it just means you don't have your tractor throttled up enough, Trent. Rev that bad boy up, you'll be fine.
Well, when you're in beans and an old tractor gets cold.
We have one on the 995, and I love the sound of it, so I'm here for it. Yeah, that's what I want. I want a straight, excuse me, straight pipe with a flapper on the top.
Our dude Salas 9170 has a flapper, but
Yeah. You probably don't hear that as much being in the cab, huh?
it's pretty loud. You don't hear the flapper.
Yeah.
You occasionally, every 1 out of 10 times.
The only time you hear it on the 995 is if you're idling. If you rev it up at all, it's wide open. So, yeah. But I want to get the biggest pipe I can get, because I feel like the sound's better out of a big pipe, right? I could be wrong, but I feel like, you know, if I can get a 3-inch pipe on there, I'm doing it. But yeah, I don't know yet. That'll be the 84th time I order parts for the tractor. I think I've ordered parts 11 times now. There's something crazy like that.
They know you from name?
They probably do. I just actually, yeah, they have my name and stuff, but it's all through the website. I don't ever talk to anybody. 84th, that's it, yeah.
Probably say I haven't gave you free stuff yet.
I was joking with Dad when we start working on the CA. I'm just going to go to the website that we order parts from, and anything that's listed for a CA, I'm just going to buy it. Because we pretty much need it all. Good joke.
That one's going to be your, show tractor,
That's
right?
going to be the restoration,
tractor.
yeah. Yeah. Yep. We're
The
going to
tractor
restore that
that
one.
you're not going to bring to show.
No, we probably will. I'm not going to be afraid to take it out and use it. I just won't, let it get out in the rain. That's all. That's all. Oh, ow. Ow. It hurts, Charlie. It hurts. Hunter, what's up, man? How you doing? Come on. I think I just high-centered myself. I can't
There you go.
pull. Crazy Baja driver, what's up? How's it going? Just wow, Jacob. Hunter, all good here, bro. Oh, I'm not. Oh no. I'm supposed to be over there in the water because there's like a nice little path through the water over there. I wasn't supposed to climb these rocks. Sarge?
Yeah.
Where are you at? Oh, you're about almost back to the garage, huh?
Very close.
Come rescue me?
Sure.
I don't know if you can though, because The side that where I need to be flipped is, you know, down a waterfall. Pretty much, Jacob. Maybe we just recover this one, because that's going to be a bit of a problem. We'll recover. Let's try that again, chat. Oh, too late, Hunter. Sorry. Hunter, I got to hang out with Tony yesterday. I mean, Mr. Zach. Zach was joking yesterday. He's like, I need a beer. And I was like, oh, wait, you can actually go buy those now, like legally. I can't be like, no, you can't have that. You can do that now. Kind of weird. Our little buddy's growing up, you know? Just means I'm getting old.
I mean, did you see his Insta story? Or sorry, Snapchat?
Did he Snapchat from my farm yesterday?
No, from his work today.
No, I don't. Haven't. Have not.
Could have made that another trash can TikTok.
Wow. That's fun. Need some captain, like of industry, Jacob? You know that's not what you mean. Need to fix right lawnmower where the thing holds the wheel on broke. Oh. Jacob, I knew what you meant. I was just joking. That's unfortunate. They're crazy bad driver. This isn't where I turn, is it? This will get me there. Yeah, sure. Let's go this way. We haven't done it yet. Yellow. Come on, truck. Yeah, well. We can allegedly do it. Fuel trucks are very, very top heavy. Just remember that, chat. Very top heavy. Is why I have problems flipping them. You know, it happens. So it's fine. Oh, God. Welcome in. Welcome in. What's going on? About to roll here. Oh, rolling, chat. Keep it upright. Come on. Dropped your phone in water yesterday. Now you have some cool green lines. Really? It's unfortunate there, Hunter. Very unfortunate. Where I need to go. This is not where I need to go. I was supposed to go down there. Yeah, we went too far. This is why a mini-map would be great. How many hours do I have in this game? I have no idea. I think it's like upper 2s, low 300s. Something like that. One pink one. It's Wow, Hunter. Had it for a long time. Well, that's good. You're playing Captive Industry soon, Jacob. Nice. Very nice. Fun truck. We just need to get some fuel over to... We're supposed to go down here? There's no shot. That's where we're supposed to go. No. 22 meters ahead still. There's nowhere down the... Why did I go this way, y'all? Gonna end up resetting. I can just feel it coming here. Get ready, chat. Only money. How many hours do I have in Captain? Again, I don't really know. Jacob, you're gonna launch a rocket? Nice. And Hunter, as long as you're working for the money, what's it matter, right? Just saying. Well, what's it matter? I need a new phone too. One of these days I'll pull the trigger on it. So that's that giant rock I was stuck on last time. Oh, there I got stuck. That rock's huge. If we go this way, and there's just a nice little path right out of the water here. Just saying. Nice little path. Don't fall. Well, I hope not. It might have been a little dangerous. That's all right. Getting a little tippy there, you know. No big deal. Crazy about how I got a new phone ordered. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so I think this is where I'll be coming across with the other truck, right? Yes, so if we leave this truck here, then we can grab fuel as we go by. And we'll be good. Let's stop that engine and change this truck. And I like waypoints, otherwise I get lost. Okay, and I'm going way up yonder, dang. Got a bit of a journey ahead of me. Go to that one. Doesn't matter what order I go in. Just as long as I go. What kind of PC? I'm a custom built kind of guy. I know that's not for everybody, but I like to custom build my PCs. So basically, order all the parts, and it's basically adult Legos. That's pretty much what PC building is. A lot of fun too. Hunter, you're not wrong. But it hauls water. I'm hauling water right now. It's kind of cool. This is new with this particular update. But yeah, turning radius is pretty much non-existent with this bad boy. So it's not real fun when it comes to the turning radius. But yeah. Thinking about a 3090 Ti. That'd be awesome. Well, so Hunter, I had to change my game to liters so that I could actually fill up. Apparently there's a bit of an issue if you have it set to gallons. You can't fill this thing. I guess they haven't fixed it yet because there hasn't been an update that I'm aware of. So that's liters per minute down there. But yes, it is a bit thirsty, which is why I had to go get a fuel truck and park it over here, because I'm gonna need it. So Yeah. That's kind of the whole thing here. Okay, Hunter. Okay, so the targets that... Wait, did not let me... Okay. My mouse back. Now why won't it let me... I emptied the truck, not the tank. I swear I don't struggle with trying to fuel things in this game, chat. Won't let me... There we go. Refill that, and then refill. There we go. Did it. For some reason, it wouldn't let me access the tank of the truck, though, like the big tank. Only let me access, like, the actual fuel tank. That was weird. New John Deere monitor. No, I kind of knew what you were getting at. I thought you meant, like, a tractor, not so much a monitor. I didn't know they have a 4640 monitor. I feel like the 4640 is a tractor number. But I don't know. I'm not hip on my John Deere, sorry. I didn't go to the farm show, all right? Gosh, Hunter. If you could play, like, Farm Sim on your monitor in your tractor while you're farming, bro, you're living the life then, right? You got GPS rolling on both, and when they beep, you don't know which one's which. Like, do I need to turn my fake tractor or my real tractor? I'm not sure. About as much money as the tractor. I could see that, Hunter, yeah. It's that green plastic, you know. I'm running a 3090. 15 for basic right out of the box. Wow. Yep, I run a 3090 in my gaming PC.
Yeah, just ask how much you paid for it.
What, Bear?
I said, just ask how much you paid for it.
I would like to invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Remain silent. Have I told you?
I think you told everybody how much you actually paid for it.
Did I?
Yeah, I think you announced it to chat at one point.
No. I'm embarrassed.
No, he's only told us.
I think I told TeamSpeak, yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Deny.
Yeah, denial is a river in Egypt.
Yes, it is. Denial, yeah. Sean, what's up, buddy? How you doing? 69. A lot more than that, Hunter. See, the problem was I really wanted one, and like I was patient. I waited for like 6 months. But the price never budged.
Oh, it didn't.
I would have waited like 3 more months. The price budged a lot. Just saying. So I learned my lesson. Just don't want anything ever. That's the lesson here. Just saying. I'm gonna go get my 486 back out of the, basement. Run some MS-DOS or something on it, Some Windows 95, chat. A game on Windows 95, okay? Play down for that. I'm here for it. Some, like, Age of Empires when it was new, We are going to play Age of Empires one of these days, Sarge. I've decided. I just don't know when. Maybe after the Veil Challenge.
Yeah.
But at some point. We are going to do it. Like, it can be a really fun, like, Friday night. I got to try to get first time involved, though. I think it'd be fun if first time came and played the game with us. He wouldn't talk to us in, like, TeamSpeak, but he would, he'd be in chat. I think that would be fun. We'll just play the Google game. Yes! I know what you're talking about, Hunter. Really bad at it, but I know what you're talking about.
No, we were pretty good on that one location.
No. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Trent?
The Shane Friday or Saturday night. Friday
Oh.
or Saturday night game.
Yeah.
That game.
Okay. Not sure how I just filled that when I only haul half as much as it actually needs, but... Or is that the one that already had some at it? Never mind. I think this is the one Black Cat delivered to the other day. Alright, now we gotta go back and get more water. Our turn-in radius of, 3.4 acres over here. Good goodness. This truck's cool, but turning radius? No. Not at all. Not a thing. It's a neat truck otherwise. Just, no, don't expect to make tight turns. Whatever you do. The show for fire, yeah. Just as long as the fire's not in like a cul-de-sac or something, Speaking of fires, there was a huge fire in St. Louis today. Over in Illinois. One of the local car dealership owners. So, big house. It was his house. It's total loss. There's like the pictures of the fire. There's just nothing left of the back of the house at all. It's kind of insane, to be honest. Kind of insane. All right, we'll go that way. There we go. Let's go. They ended up using the water from their swimming pool to help fight the fire because they were at the end of like the water line and they weren't getting like any pressure. So basically they ran out of water and had to send a fire truck into their backyard to set up drafting operations. So, kind of crazy. But the helicopter footage is incredible. Just nothing left of the back of the house at all. That's, being an owner of a car dealership in St. Louis, everybody knows him. Everybody knows the name anyway. So, kind of crazy. Later. Oh, he just built it and a tornado knocked it down, Hunter. Or damaged it. That's unfortunate. Was it that last round of tornadoes that went through like Texas and stuff? The amount of TikToks that I saw from that, and some of those, the tornadoes like in these people's like neighbors' yard, and they're filming it out their sliding glass door, and I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Total loss. Wow, Hunter. I mean, I'd be doing the same thing. Don't get me wrong. Weather's fascinating, but there is a point where you have to go seek shelter and be smart. You got to put down the bush light, and seek shelter. Just saying. We've had a few times where like weather's getting real here, and some of the family will be in the basement, and I'll be upstairs like, okay, keep the basement door open because I need to like fly down the stairs. Look out. They're supposed to floor. Oh wow, Hunter. That's crazy. That's crazy. So Sarge, I don't know if you've seen the water trailer on this map. But they actually give us like it looks like a fuel trailer, but it holds water. It's kind of interesting. I'm assuming there's more water hauling contracts for us to do or tasks eventually.
I'm sure there is.
That wouldn't surprise me anyway. But it's all good. Found our fuel truck. Means we're on the right path. I just realized this whole time I didn't have my diff lock in. Thanks for the follow. I don't know why no sounds on alerts tonight. I'm going to yell at Carson, I think. Probably not Carson's fault at all. I don't know what's up with it.
If you try to unplugging it and plugging it right back in.
There's nothing to unplug when it comes to audio with alerts, Trent. Just saying. Let's put it this way. They worked Saturday, and then they just didn't work today. So, I don't really know. There you go. We'll blame Dan. You betcha. I don't really know how that works, but... welcome to life as a streamer. Things work fine one day, and the next day you just open it, and it doesn't work at all. And then the next time you open it, it'll work fine. Remember last week when the chat didn't work on the screen? You know how I fixed that? I didn't do a single thing. Next time I opened OBS, it was working fine. Like, all right, cool.
Yes. So close OBS and reopen it.
Kind of can't do that while I'm streaming, Trent. Just saying.
Well, but if you unplug your internet.
Oh. You don't know who this Dan guy is, but he deserves it.
Just like the old Xbox days.
Yeah. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it going? So Dan is a guy, he's a nice guy. He plays Farm Sim with us when he's around. He's currently busy with life, so he's not really around right now. But he likes to do stuff his own way in Farm Sim sometimes, and sometimes it results in, you know, tractors being upside down or something, you know. So we started
on top of a silo.
Yeah, we started just saying like blame Dan, and well, it turned into an emote. Yeah, nice guy though. He'll be back someday. I hope. I think. I don't know. Hopefully. I would assume. But yeah, he's a little busy right now with life, so he'll be back around someday. Come on, truck. So we pretty much just blame him for everything that goes wrong. So, yeah. But yeah. But, what was that, like a week ago he checked in? Said hi? 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that. Is TeamSpeak dying right now? Or is that just Trent?
No, that is just me because I went on an area in the garage that's
Oh.
not allowed.
Trent's talking to us from Bora Bora right now. All right. You get your storm damage cleaned up?
Mostly I just have to wait for extra help to move the ginormous door that got blown off.
Yeah.
So that kind of needs two people.
Gotcha.
But other than that, yes. But
why is it freaking out?
you're driving.
I mean, why? What? Something's wrong. Guess I have to go to the other water tower now or something, huh?
Are you tapping it or are you holding it?
I'm not pushing anything and it's freaking out like that.
Oh.
Hands up, not me. Normally you just tap it and it'll go, or
Oh.
you can hold it to go all the way in one shot, but it's not filling me for some reason. There it goes. I'm full now. Okay. Ooh, I can't get to the other water tower anyway. It's across the bridge that's broken. We should probably fix that, Sarge.
Okay.
Is that what you're working on? Restart game. No, I'm not restarting the game. We did that Friday like 84 times. I'm not doing it tonight. Just saying. Speaking of Friday night chat, this Friday, we should be playing SnowRunner. Or not SnowRunner. Railroads Online. The update comes out Friday for Railroads. And I believe it's going to have new engines that have like coal, that actually have to be fueled by coal, which means probably should go on there.
Cutscene.
Oh, you have a cutscene? I missed it. We should probably get on there and try to build a better way to go get coal, or a second line at least. Because many of you know, if you watch Railroads Online, the way that we went and got coal was not exactly the best way to go get coal. Or maybe it was. I don't know. But we should probably work on that. Actually, maybe we work on that Thursday during the day. I just got your cutscene, Sarge. Oh, hey, Sarge just fixed the
That's
bridge.
the second cutscene.
Oh, okay. So when I said we should fix the bridge, you were already about to fix the bridge.
I was about to pull up to it.
Okay. APC 15. I guess that's what this is. This is the new fire truck from the DLC.
Now, John, the update for Railroads does not require a new save, does it?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
That might be some reason.
If so, I would cry.
All of our like good
Yeah.
rail yards. Oof.
Or what would be worse, you went and did even more work to get to the coal yard.
Oh, man. I would be devastated. Trim, what's going on? And Jamie as well. Welcome in. How's it going?
I almost kind of feel we could do a giant loop-de-loop going up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Or
okay
a
with like
gradual-
the spirals that cross over the, you know, I'm okay with that. But maybe Thursday jump in there and work on that on Thursday stream, and then play with the new update Friday.
I have seen some guys do that where there's just a giant gradual
Yeah,
line turn
I don't know.
instead of a straight shot going up.
Truck in, playing some ATS. Let's go. Nice. Very nice. That could be a thing to do. Yeah. Because I feel like getting in line to go all the way to the coal mine, that's going to take hours. And I really wouldn't want to do that. I basically would like to have coal cars ready to go for Friday. Watching and playing SnowRunner. Let's go. Didn't take long if you remember that. Sean, some of that layout took so long though, Sean. I couldn't imagine having to redo all that right now. That's probably like a lot of hours. Not probably, I know it is. We're gonna have to get the math going again, the trig. That night was fun, right? Said no one ever. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. And then don't remember, chat, coming up on the 20th, we're starting the bail challenge. Which should be a good time. Oh. Should be a good time. Or something. I was telling my dad about that yesterday. He's just like, what are you doing? Hey, why are you doing that? He's like, how big are the bales? Pretty funny. Chaz, what's going on? Welcome in. It was pretty funny. You know, another thing I told my dad about yesterday, chat. We had a good talk on the way home yesterday from the farm. I wish First Time was here to hear this. I told him about BMW Girl and how you all, like, you know, bring it up all the time, and the #1 offender for bringing it up is First Time. And he just kind of looked at me like, what? Oh, you are here. I said, yeah, First Time's the #1 offender, but he won't say anything to me in real life about it. He just saves it all for chat.
What did you say to that?
He just kind of shook his head. It was pretty funny. So, yeah. Chaz, it's going, you know, we're just hauling some water right now. Hauling some high quality H2O. Just saying. I thought it was hilarious personally, though. Yeah. He shook his head and said content. Pretty much, but not really. But pretty much, yeah. Oh man, I thought it was funny. Oh, we had a good chat yesterday. We had a good time. Yesterday was a good day, chat. It was fun. All right, all right. And it, you know, all I'm going to say is it's amazing, chat, when you have the right tool for the right job. Working on the old field cultivator yesterday. Yeah. Trim, no, man, it was 75 degrees today, bro. We don't get snow anymore. Bro, it's dang near summer here. It's supposed to, like, snow and ice and stuff, like, later this week. But for today, man, it was beautiful.
Quiet, John. We don't believe that here in the Midwest.
We've had, maybe total a couple inches of snow all winter. We've had nothing of a winter. We've had cold, though. Especially in December. It was really cold. But I've got my air conditioning on right now, chat. It was like 85 in this room today. So, crank the air up. Let's go. Yesterday it was like real windy at the farm, so it was a little chilly, but like it was nice at the same time. But today, yeah, it was like 75. Supposed to get another foot. Man. I don't know, man. It's just been nice here. I know we're gonna get some wintry weather later this week. It's been nice here again.
It's only gonna stay for a day, John.
It's a Midwest storm, yeah. It's here and gone in a day. Ain't no thing like chicken wing, you know? Just saying. That'll be totally fine.
Or it'll be one of those where you get a lot of snow, you gotta move, you gotta actually go outside and move the snow, and then it'll be gone the next day.
Yeah, it'll keep them. It's fine. I don't need to get rid of it. Oh, man. Totally fine. What's for dinner tonight? I have no idea. I had kind of a late lunch today, so I don't know if I'll even be hungry later, Chaz. I have no clue. I didn't eat breakfast. I didn't eat breakfast today till like 3:30. Wasn't hungry. Wasn't feeling it, so. Yeah. So I didn't eat, you know. So yeah. All right, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. don't know how that worked, but it worked, Sarge. You just made orange chicken. There's still a pack. Nice. Oh, we get to dismantle these buildings now that they're not on fire anymore? All right.
Okay. Cool.
Hackers, what's going on, bro? How you doing? Why is this truck spazzing? This truck's going... wait, we can... Okay, we dumped our water. But it's still... Okay. This truck is freaking out, and I don't know why. Sarge, what are you up to? What are you working on?
Haven't yet.
Okay. You want to pick something and work on together?
Sure.
I don't know if I want to grab the spaz truck again or not.
You'll be all right.
The spaz. I feel like that'd be a decent truck actually on here.
Well, that one's not bad.
Remember when I used to run this one all the time? Nope, that's not the right button. I used to run this one truck like all the time. But it gets a little tippy. Remember that?
It does like to.
Yeah. Hello. Alright, what are we doing? 'Cause that'll probably change the configuration of my truck.
Don't know.
Alright. There's a place that's just spring and fall. Yeah, right first time? Is this map still potato? Just like Dairy Queen's fries. You betcha.
You bet.
Well, that requires us to go to a different map. We can't do that yet. That's still closed. That's a different map. Can't do that. Can't. Why is all this stuff in the other map? Can't do that. Can't. Okay, we're basically done there then. Okay. Why is all of this stuff in the other map? We have to go look. Sarge, we're gonna need a crane. I don't care. What do you want to do?
Well, it's either that or we're going to have to work on regular tasks.
We have a ton of regular tasks, don't we? Well,
I've been finding them. And
Fire Shadow, hello. Welcome. Nice, Chaz. Which one do you start on? Start from the top, work our way down.
sounds great.
I'm okay with that. Okay, so
I'm going to reconfigure mine, take the long bed off.
okay. I'm sorry, there are two. Give that back. Wait, which one? Wait a minute. Did that just disappear? Is my game possessed or is it just me?
No, it's a farm zoom contract.
Trent.
What are you looking for?
Which one did you select, Sarge?
I didn't.
Okay. Which one do you want to do first? Everybody has their own bank account. Yes. It like if I go into single player, I'll have my same money. If Sarge goes to his map, he has his money. But if we come together, we still have our separate money. Yes.
Want to do one of the water ones?
I don't care. You tell me which
Because-
one you want to do. You want to start with those? We can do 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do 1 then. Let's do that. Oh, that's way over yonder. Okay.
Rolls.
Fire Shadow,
Okay.
by the way, I'm doing great. Is there another place to grab? Pipe. We're gonna have to go up north for pipe. Pipe is a 2, right? Believe so. I'll head off after the pipe. How about that, Sarge? Oh, there's that gas station, by the way. I hadn't seen that yet. We have a roundabout?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm here for the roundabout. All right. Okay. I'm going to go grab the pipe.
Okay.
I'm
I will go after
all right.
the others, I guess.
That's fine. And there are some fuel trucks scattered around the map. I have 2, I think, out now.
Apparently, you can get some stuff from some of the burned out warehouses.
Yeah. Yeah, we can get stuff from them. I think we're going to end up tearing them down. Basically. So how does it work to get paid from the job? So basically, if you're in a multiplayer map and anybody completes a job, everybody gets paid. So like Sarge did the bridge earlier. I had nothing to do with it. I was off hauling water. I got paid for the bridge. Sarge got paid for hauling water. So basically everybody makes money. Now if Sarge goes to his map and plays, single player, of course he makes money on his own, which whatever. But he can also bring that money into this map. Or we've done it before where like I have a truck but Sarge doesn't. I have no problem getting my truck out and letting Sarge drive it. For instance, like that fire truck I was just driving, I have it, Sarge doesn't because he couldn't join the other day. There were some issues. So, like, if we need it or Sarge wants to drive it, all he has to do is say something. I have no problem getting the truck out and he can drive it. I'll switch to another truck. This truck is incredibly slow. I just realized that. Slow and controlled, though. That's okay. Or something. Yeah. So we're working on the same job now, but at the same time, it doesn't matter if we work on like separate jobs or whatever. I like to work together though. That's kind of the point of multiplayer. Sandcamp, hello. You're not new here, but what's going on? What'd you say, Sarge?
On bed back.
Oh, okay. Because those beams are a 2-slot, aren't they? I think beams are 2, and then that other one's 1. I should have my other truck out. That's what I should get. That's what I should get is my 5-axle truck. Yes, Ghost, totally. Totally. Yes, you can, actually. As long as you're connected to the server, yes, you can totally... Or to the multiplayer game, you betcha. Totally could. Wow, Sandcamp. Just wow. Ghost, how's it going? Welcome in. Wow, Sandcamp. That's all I have to say to you. Look at this roundabout. Oh, this is where the axe is. It's like a sundial almost. Right? Something like it. The whole thing. I'm aware. It sounds creepy, but I don't mean it like that, I swear. Check out all this pavement, by the way, chat. This has been a nice little stroll out here in the burned down area, We're fine. So, and then actually, let's throw that even farther. There's upgrades in this game. There's you find random engines or transmissions or whatever around the map. As long as you're connected, you get that too. And I think the same thing with like new trucks and stuff too. As long as you're connected, you get it. So yeah, you could totally just sit there and like AFK and like earn XP, money, upgrades, trucks, all that stuff. Complete a map and never drove on it. Yeah. But now if you go to your single player, you will have the truck, you'll have the upgrade, you'll have the money, you'll have the XP, but you won't have the progress on your own like maps, because that progress is on mine. So like when Sarge helps me on my maps, it doesn't really help his. But I don't know, how much do you play your own maps anymore?
I haven't for a while.
Yeah. So. Alright. Well, let's grab... What are we grabbing here? Pipe. That's what we're grabbing here. So yeah. Pole. There's a pole there. Where are we taking this? That's not. And don't click on that. We're going way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. I think the easiest route would be to go back up around the roundabout, all down through. And then where Sarge is at now. You have stuff, Sarge?
No, I'm on my way to get it.
Okay. Ooh, there's an upgrade. Ooh. I should try to get that later. I'll deliver the... Ooh. That looks like that could be fun. We might have to go around that.
Oh, that's easy to go across.
Is it? Okay. We'll do it when we get down that way then. Right. TJ, hello. I don't know that they've messed with cranes at all. I don't know. We don't really use cranes a lot, to be honest. Like, I couldn't tell you. The only time we use cranes, well, A, is if it makes you, and B, if we, you know, had an incident. You know, cargo goes flying. Try not to have that happen too often. But, of course, sometimes it does happen.
Or John, whenever you roll.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that happens, yeah. Once so far tonight. Not bad. That mod's going back on. Gotcha. Gotcha. So nice with this bridge over here.
A nice paved bridge.
Yeah. Last thing you lifted was an oversized container. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. I did try to put a tanker on a trailer, and that didn't really work out. If I would have the ability to hook 2 cranes for stability reasons, that would have worked, same game. But unfortunately, in this game, you can only hook, you know, 1 winch line, cable line, whatever you want to call it, to a thing.
Well,
This
you could
truck
have made
is...
it work by just dangling the dolly over and then backing your trailer
But
back
that would,
into it.
that wouldn't have gotten the back wheels up, though. And there's no...
That's when you get in front of your semi that has the flatbed on it. You get in front of it and you tow it towards you.
But there's no rear hook point on the... You have to lift the back of the trailer. I don't know. It might have worked, but it was going to take...
Curvets.
Oh my god, you're right. The tractor with the bale thing.
That basically has forks on it, in a way.
Forgot about the curvets, yeah. Wow. I mean, Chaz, that's pretty, yeah. It's basically a game where you drive trucks and stuff in the mud and snow. There's no snow on this map, but snow is a big thing in the earlier maps. But basically, it's, yeah, hold my beer, watch this. Yeah. Austin, what's up? You basically fix bridges, roads, mudslides, basically hauling different types of cargo from point A to point B through some less than ideal road conditions. I know I'm on pavement right now, but like, just bear with me, you know? It'll get worse. Trent, how long did it take you to get back on the road? Sandcamp wants to know. Good talk.
Sorry, I was in the kitchen. A loud TV in there.
Oh. Microphone etiquette. You see that, chat? Trent was performing microphone etiquette. Thank you, Trent. How long did it take to get back on the road, though? Oh, he still can't answer. We'll say 23 and a half minutes, Sandcamp.
I was there from probably 9 to 12.
Oh, that's more than 23 and a half minutes. Dang.
And I got back to the farm around 2.
Oh wow. I forgot how slow this truck was. I'm not using this truck after this. I'm switching to my other truck. I think it's so slow. I think I can. I think I can.
I did see a nice quad track that parked right next to me.
Oh,
The
yeah?
rest stop.
Was that in your pickup or semi?
That's in the semi.
Ah. You chatted with him?
It
What
parked
went
2
wrong
spots
on the
away
truck?
from me.
You had
It
a...
was the small antifreeze line.
Okay.
Was that going to your heater core?
Thermostat.
Oh. We'll get there next year, maybe.
I could tell hose had ruptured. Wasn't
Yeah.
sure what.
Good evening. Welcome in. What's poppin'? My truck sounds like a sewing machine. Don't make me go get Rudd out.
Yeah, Sarge, the picture of the hose is in Discord.
Yeah, that's where I seen it.
Yeah, that happened just roughly 20-30 minutes into my drive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, great.
And then it happened, well, I didn't notice it because the temperature on the dash didn't rise yet.
Oh.
But apparently it happened when I was going down the interstate. That the engine decided to get hot enough, and all of the coolant that sprayed all over the engine started to get hot. And then you see white smoke, and then you pull over and, oh hey, no coolant. Or I was on low,
Wow.
and then I limped it to the rest area, and it drained it out of the tank.
Wow. We are currently running no mods for this game. There was an update last week, and apparently kind of had some issues with some mods, so they might be fixed. Realistically, we only run like 2 modded things anyway. Typically, there's one truck that I really, really like, and there's a couple trucks that Sarge likes, I think, too, right? But we typically don't run a ton of mods for this game. So, yeah. Not too many mods. We could run more, but I don't know. The mods kind of get weird in this game, I feel like, sometimes. I think I was supposed to go through
Whenever
the
I
water.
was on the rest area, I saw Chaz had a nice brunch.
Oh, yeah?
Eggs, sausage patties, and potato bites, it looked like.
Hmm. The task here? No, that's okay. We're good. We are chilling. Work out the best you can do. All good on the lurking. It's all good. I'm a professional lurker, so, you know, I respect the lurk. Oh, no rolling here. No rolling.
I mean, Chaz, I had nothing to do.
He was literally stuck at a truck stop.
So
Did they
I
at least
could
have?
go
Did they have good
to
food
a-
at the truck stop?
They just had vending machines.
Oh, it was a rest area.
Yeah, it was a rest area.
Oh, I thought you were at a truck stop.
I wish, but
Oh.
no.
What days do I play Farm Sim? I play Farm Sim Tuesdays and Saturdays right now. But coming up on the 20th, I'm going to be playing Farm Sim pretty much every day I stream. Because we're doing our 100,000 bale challenge, so. Exploded his truck, wow. Okay. Wow. What's up, Phil Sorcerer X? How you doing today? Yep, Trent done popped a radiator hose today. It happens. What year's that truck you're running?
07, we believe.
You think? You're not even sure?
Well, it's not my truck. I'm not the one that bought it.
Is that your uncle's truck, or is it
Yeah.
that neighbor farmer guy?
My uncle's. My uncle knows more about it than I do.
I gotcha. All right, Sarge, I got the pipes here.
All right, I'm almost over to the rear.
Okay.
Setting up.
Oh. 100,000. It should be fun to watch. I hope it's fun to. Hope it's fun. All right, so I'm gonna run down here real fast, chat, because we got a minute. Sarge is gonna bring the other stuff for this contract, so I'm gonna run down and grab that upgrade real quick, and then I'm changing trucks because this thing, it's a little too slow for me. You can go with something with a little more horsepower. Wow, same camp. Just wow. It was just a simple question. I didn't know if he knew how old it was. Gosh. Gosh. Just curious. Jeez. Alright, so that's where we dive off the world here. I wish it was daylight, but you know. Literally YOLO. I'm changing trucks anyway, so it's fine if I done wreck this one. Hold my beer, y'all. I'm gonna put a lid on it. It's about to get a little real. Literally get stuck already. Hold my beer. Watch me get stuck. Probably be on the other side of these trees. Come on. Not in a good spot right now, chat. We made it. Could be a long list. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Whatever you were using, you made it. Oh, wow. Stuff is flying everywhere down here, chat. This is not good. It's not good. I'm a wizard, Harry. Look at this stuff just... Okay. Find me. Probably should have just gone in the water. What fun is that? Oh, no. Oh, no. The upgrade's right there. Well, chat, we didn't make it to the upgrade. Saw somebody else run into that. How else would you... Oh, there's clearly a path right here. Right down to it. Well, I said I was gonna change trucks anyway, so off with his head. I think the other truck might be out though. I want to say it's already yeah, it's got to be out in the world already. Yeah. Yeah, we RIP'd a little bit on that one, chap. That's okay. It's fine. All right, so Sarge, you're working, finishing up the number 1. I'll start number 2, okay?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, because I got all the parts left for...
Yeah. And I need a cabin, and there's not a cabin there, but I bet there's a cabin up here where I'm sitting. Or not. Where else we get a cabin from? Saying there, but that's not right. We're gonna have to make cabins.
I hope not.
I think we are because we're out already. It'll buff out, huh? Because there's no cabins. Where do I get more cabins from? Not allowed to make you laugh. That's evil. Well, I do apologize. I'm sure that it's not fun to laugh. Okay, so I can get the other stuff that I need here. We're going to have to figure out cabin, Sarge. We're going to have to figure out cabins eventually. The cabin store or cabin depot. Guys, it doesn't work like that. Guys. Hurts to laugh about. I bet it does. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Don't roll again. No. Okay.
Yep.
Chat, we don't have a good track record going tonight, do we?
Have you been drinking?
Not enough. Water. I've had water today, that's it. And yesterday, that's all I had. Just saying. I didn't drink nearly enough water yesterday. But that's alright. It happens. Mrs. Professor, welcome back. It's Tier 2. I don't know what's wrong with the audio tonight. I do apologize. But yeah. Awesome. Mrs. Professor, thanks for the Tier 2 resub for 37 months. Like I said, I don't know what's wrong with the audio tonight. I do apologize. Glad you like SnowRunner and try to keep the rubber side down. Yeah, that's the goal, but it hasn't happened so far tonight. Unfortunately, I've rolled twice so far already, but appreciate the resub. And sorry about the audio. I don't know what's up with it. Okay, so we need... There's all kinds. I didn't realize there was so much stuff here. There's so much stuff here. So many things.
There was a cabin shown.
Yeah, but it's at 0, I think. Sean, there's no audio for 0 cabins left, Sarge. I think we're going to have to make them. I really, that's what I'm thinking. That or we have to go to another map for it.
Or different warehouse.
I looked around. I didn't see any. But,
Oh, okay.
Mr. Professor, it's something with stream elements / my OBS or so. I don't know. But yes, I have rolled twice. But yeah, the audio issue, I'm not sure exactly what's going on with it. But something definitely is going on with it. Chuck, what's going on, man? How you doing? How's Mr. Chuck today? Okay, Sarge, how the Hannah, Montana? That is so far from where I'm at. I guess I go take the good road, huh? Let the good times go. I didn't know if there was a cabin sitting on that trailer. Like, Stop in at the fuel station on my way, chat, because why not? Why not? We'll take this same path back over that we were just on. I gotta keep on keeping on. Really kind of need to get on that road, actually, yeah. How do I get on that road? Way back here at the garage, okay. Take this path all the way around the world. Around the world, around the world. Let's go. Definitely gonna need some fuel though. That's okay. Cause you see, we got that. See, I don't know if you see it or not, Sarge, but I got like the gear with the, you know, the sign around it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's where we make cabins. Which means we'll have to haul stuff there. I don't know what it'll take.
Great.
We'll figure it out. Chaz. Chaz, we'll catch you later. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye bye. Come on, truck. You can do it, buddy. This truck is a beast. First time, what? First time, there's no audio, remember? There's no audio. I get that it's Morse code. There's no audio tonight because it's broken. Boy, Sarge, you just like, did you throw that up there with your bare hands?
Yep. Power slam.
Man, you're strong. Oh, holy cow. Holy cow. All right. Hey, Brian. Yeah, we know Brian's the star. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just all alerts are broken tonight. That Morse. Hello, Chuck. Possibly Chuck. Oh no. Probably Mrs. Professor. It's been a little real tonight, but that's okay. That's all right. See, this truck has a little bit more speed, but really you don't want a lot of speed. Speed gets you in trouble in this game, I feel like. You need to be nice and controlled, you know? Nice and controlled. Ooh, oh, ow, ow, ow. I didn't see that tree stump there. That whole tree, I should say. Okay. I know. At least it didn't actually hurt my truck. Just kind of bounced me off of it like a trampoline. Alright, that was fun. We're on the road again. Right. At least this one's not as fast as my modded truck that I don't have right now. That thing's out of control. Definitely out of control. Alright, let's grab some fuel. Grab some fuel. Fuel? Like just diesel? Not working. I just want some petrol. Alright, get out of here. We got random music playing at the old gas station. I bet that place does some good donuts, you know? Some good old gas station, day old stale donuts, but I bet they're pretty fire.
Perfect.
You still have that on your copy paste for Saturday? Thanks, Chuck. I need to get that on my stream deck. That's what I need to do. Because a lot of people are gonna, you know, need everybody to be aware of it. Let's put it that way. Appreciate it though, Chuck. There's 100,000 bales. It's gonna be real. And possibly more bales. You never know. You never know. I have some ideas. I haven't run them past anybody yet, but I mean, ultimately it is my decision, but I still like to, you know, talk it out with people in TeamSpeak sometimes, you know? So I've got an idea. I just don't want to commit to anything right now when it comes to maybe adding some bales to the challenge. Because 100,000 clearly is just not enough. Or wait. Never mind. Definitely is. Well, yeah. Oh, best. No, wait, we're not doing 200,000, Sean. That is something that is not going to happen, bud. But there is something that I have in mind. That could be something. I was telling my dad about the bail challenge too. And he was just like, why? Because we can. Basically. That's why you thought it was 1 million bales. I think even like Courseplay and Auto Drive would give up on me, Mrs. Professor, and quit. Like even Courseplay and Auto Drive would be like, no, I'm out, bro. I'm not doing that. Like, Courseplay and Auto Drive would leave the chat. I'm just saying. I know I would want to. Can you imagine getting to 100,000? Like, alright, let's do that 9 more times. No. There's no way. There's no way. Like, no thank you. Maybe we have to pick up 100,000 bales in SnowRunner. Wait, there's only like... There's not that many on the map. Never mind. That would not work either. You get that... Yeah, you got that one done, right?
Sure did.
Okay, that's right. So I guess we need to figure out what to do with the cabins, right?
Yeah, that's one about.
Yeah. Gonna guess we need to haul something there. We might need to haul one of those like generator trailers up there too. We haven't had to do that in forever in this game. The heck is the road here? The land. Probably, Mrs. Professor. Map would just be like, no, I'm good, bro. Thanks for playing. Have a good day. Might happen, yeah. Alright. Haven't done anything with this place yet. It looks like a mine to me. Assuming we will at some point. Kind of looks a little bit like that, like the coal mine on, what's it called? Railroads Online. Which, by the way, Chad, I think we might be playing that Thursday and Friday because there's a new update coming Friday. And if we play it Thursday, we'll probably get another line out to the coal mine. Because we're going to have coal-fired trains, I do believe, coming up Friday. So we're going to need coal, like, all over the map kind of thing. So we might want to work on getting another way up to the coal mine and maybe filling some cars with coal and just having them sit. So we have them at, like, the train depot. Or at the freight yard, you know. So that might be what we do Thursday, and then have some coal ready for Friday. So Friday we might break out some new engines and run some train operations. Could be fun. Haven't played that game in a bit. Hopefully there's something else too. I just don't know what else they would add, but hopefully there's more than just some engines. But you never know, there might be. We were kind of told that there was like exciting secret stuff they couldn't talk about coming in the update, so hopefully we'll get to see that. But you never know. Don't get tippy here, bud. Won't do it. Get cargo and tipping trucks. Not a good combination. Oh, Bessie. Alright, I think we should be not terribly far from our destination. Hopefully here soon. Hopefully. So we will, we'll see. They're out in the middle of absolute nowhere right now. But there's road signs. For flying deer. Interesting. Must be a real problem up here, huh? They jump off the rocks. Something like that. Probably should have been a bridge here. That's all right. Right. Craving Girl Scout cookies in a big way to go to the grocery store. How'd the farm go today? And yesterday? I didn't go to the farm today. Farm was great yesterday. Actually, I did play Farm Sim today for a little bit, working on, I worked on auto drive a little bit. I actually have, I'm at a setup for an auger wagon, Sarge.
Nice.
So we have one spot around our big field where we can use our tippers. And then I have another spot set up where we can use auger wagon and semi. Because we can always get more of those eventually too if we wanted. I don't know if I'm totally happy with the way it's set up, but it's kind of a thing of I need to just like put a combine in the field and see how it works, you know. But I think with one truck and one auger wagon it would work fine. I just don't know about multiples. But I definitely redid all the auto drive around that field. Our giant field. So hopefully it's good. But yesterday at the farm we worked on the field cultivator. It was kind of the first thing we did when we got down there. And we got all the pieces taken off there that we wanted to. Got that all done. And then we started working on the tractor. And our buddy Zach showed up. Everybody knows him from chat, hopefully. If you don't, he's funny. Definitely get to know him. He's great. He showed up yesterday, and we'll say he helped us work on the tractor. He didn't really do anything, but that's fine. We were just hanging out, having a good time. And then that was pretty much our day. Did some other piddly stuff, but yeah. Tuck, did you like his little wave? I don't know why, but his wave cracked me up. Man. Family member with a costume. Oh. Text sister. She's the only one I know that has a Costco membership. Their first time. Yeah. She's the only person I know that has one. Yeah, Zach and Tony, same person, Chuck. You betcha. He started... I don't even know what brought it on, but one day in a stream, he just started referring to himself as Tony Rigatoni. So the name Tony just kind of stuck. To the point that, like, my dad calls him Tony now. So... Because, like, I made mention yesterday. I said, yeah, Tony might be coming down. And then Dad just kept going, is Tony coming down? Where's Tony at? Is Tony here yet? Where's Tony? So... Pretty much first time, yeah. Pretty much. But yeah, it was funny. Yeah, Tony and Zach are the same person. He just kind of has two names. So, yeah. But he was a good time. So yeah, he was the one driving the tractor in my little Insta story. I think I'm just gonna put it on my actual Instagram because I saved it. 'Cause I just thought it was so funny. I don't know why, but it made me laugh. So yeah. All right, so I made it out to the drop-off point here, Sarge. But I'm gonna be out of fuel.
Yay.
One problem with this truck. It's a nice truck.
Thirsty.
But it is thirsty. Although I did just drive pretty far. So. Yeah. Alright. Jacob, you have two names? Technically, I have three. I don't know what that says about me. And like countless more from stream, but. So. I'm in the middle of nowhere. There is a little fuel trailer up there, actually, I could go to. What have you found out about cabins yet?
We can make them up there, and I'm on my way to get the material,
Okay. Vigorous Bull, hello.
which I should be able to get from the warehouse. It's like real close to it.
Okay. So then what's number 3 need? Or 4? We already do number 3?
I haven't found number 3.
Oh.
It's probably there, just
Hidden. Okay. I didn't know if anything I could grab kind of over in this region or this next one. Probably not, huh? Interesting. So I might as well just recover to the garage because I don't really want to have to run fuel out here because I'm in the middle of nowhere right now. That's really far to...
just fast.
Yeah. Normal name, military nickname is stuck. I got you, Jacob. I got you. Chad, I didn't do that. You didn't see it. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. You didn't see it. Wolf 6, what's going on, man? How you doing? So, Sarge, what do you need for cabins then?
It was that a beams, medium planks.
That'll be a medium plank. Okay, that makes sense. And you can get that right up there?
Yeah.
Alright. Okie dokie.
Quick beams are right.
CMB, hello. I don't know what's wrong with audio for the alerts, so that's why no TTS and stuff. Appreciate the resub for 17 months. Do appreciate it, and all good. That you haven't been around. It's all good, man. It's all good. I hope things are well. Hope things are well with your pops and stuff, you know. But all good. I understand people have lives. Just because I don't doesn't mean that you guys don't, you know.
Medium beam or metal beams and
Metal beams and a plank. You need help on stuff?
don't know.
Okay. You just want me to head that way?
Hey, Ken, if you want.
Okay. I will divert. And you think you can get them from the warehouse there?
I've got a 3-slot flatbed. So
How many medium beams are you going to need? Or medium planks?
one of each.
Okay, should we make more than one cabin, though? Oh, this doesn't require a cabin. That doesn't...
Only reason to is if we're going.
Yeah, true. Hold on. I'm looking through all the tasks anyway. See if any of the tasks require cabins. Yep, we're going to need one more at least. 2 more. Okay, so are there any medium? There's 1 medium here. All right, I'll bring 1 medium up from where I'm at. We're gonna need more than 1 cabin is what I'm getting at. Launched the rocket last night. Nice, Vigorous Bull. Awesome, man. That's awesome. GG's, bro. Chat, you guys didn't see that, K. You guys didn't see that. You didn't see that, chat? I got you, CMB. Okay, awesome, man. Of course I'd remember, dude. Of course. Texting and driving. You betcha. I looked at chat. It's always y'all's fault. If nothing else, I'm going to blame you guys every time, okay? Even if it's not your fault, you're going to get blamed. Just know that that's the way it is, chat, okay? That's number 3 tonight, so... You know, it happens. Didn't get enough sleep.
Okay, medium planks are a 2 slot.
Okay. I'll bring 1 up with me. Probably bring a trailer too, shouldn't I? Alright. Alright. It reminds me of that TikTok sound where it's the little kid going, I want to take a nap right here or something. And the parent's like, go ahead. And then this kid just like falls over, takes a nap, you know? That's just me in this game, okay? My truck just says I want to take a nap. And it happens. It just happens. Alright. They are 2 slot, aren't they? That's some 4x6x6. They're pretty big, whatever they are. Holy cow. Alright. Am I partnered with Twitch? Yeah, I'm a Twitch partner. I have the purple check mark. You betcha. Big accomplishment. Honestly, I was very proud when I got it. I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, it's just a stupid little purple check mark, but I worked very hard for that stupid little purple check mark. Yes, I have a Twitch partner. I'm not under a, technically I'm under just a regular, like, partner contract. I don't have one of those, like, fat contracts where they pay me, like, millions of dollars to stream. But just under a regular partner contract, yeah. Thanks for the follow and chat. Appreciate you. Sorry, no sound on the alert tonight, but, something's broken. I don't know what is, but something is. But yeah, it's all good. So these are 2 slot, and the metal that we need for this is 2 slot as well, right?
Yeah, and we're both showing up with planks.
That's okay. Well, there was some metal up at that warehouse, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
But how much is there? Oh, come on. Click on the... It won't let me click on it again. There we go. There's 3 beams up there, Sarge, so... That's fine for now, I guess, right? It's all good.
I'll wait to get one of them.
Alright, I can grab one after I get this thing. Most scouts will have a booth. Okay. Was it hard to get partnered? Yeah. Partner is a very, it's a difficult thing to get. It used to be more difficult, I would say. Because before, like back in the day, they didn't have like criteria. Technically anybody could apply at any time and they would just basically say yes or no. Ooh. first time. Okay, tell Dad to go to the fish fry. Get some fish and get some cookies, huh? Discord in their files. As long as you're not doing anything illegal, Vigor's Bull. I don't want to load oil. I want fuel, y'all. There we go. So back in the day, anyway, they have now what's called the Path to Partner CMB. And basically there's 3 criteria that you have to hit. And the most difficult one is the averaging, I think it's 75 viewers in like 30 days. That's a hard one to do. But yeah. Oh, I'm aware first time, yeah. I'm aware. I know. He tried to go to 1 so far and he was not about it. They were out of fish too, so. Oh, I got you, Vigor's Bull. All good, bud. Set up our own fish fry. What, like in the front yard? Set up our own fish fry in the front yard first time? No, CMB. No, so the Puma Plow channel first applied for partner way before they had their Path to Partner thing that they have now. And just kind of gave up on it, you know? And then when they came out with the Path, well, see, then they came out with affiliate. And so I was technically a Twitch affiliate for a while. And when they came out with partners, when they came out with the Path to Partner, I once I unlocked all the goals, I tried, and then yeah, I got it the first time then. But not the first time. I don't have anything to repair, do I? Dang it. Might have a flat. Oh, I need to go up there. Okay, that's where I need to go, Sarge. Don't plow fish fry. Let's do it. Let's do it. Can we have like pizza too? That's something we can have at our fish fry. I know there's some that serve like spaghetti or something. Yeah. No problem, CMB. No problem. And really, one of the big things about having partners, it always means that I have, what's it called? Basically where you guys can change the quality of the stream on your end. That is something that I always have. Not everybody, like, if you're not a partner, you don't have that all the time. Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. Means I could have more emote slots. Stuff like that, but yeah. Alright, Sarge, I'm assuming I want to unload like a so. Hey, Sarge is here. Hey, Sarge.
Howdy.
Kinda caught me off guard there a little bit.
Alright.
Okay, do you want me to take the cabin, or do you want to take that cabin from here now? Finish that contract up.
It's crafted. Want it? All yours.
Yeah, I do have a question, though.
Oh.
You got a spare tire?
Oh.
No? Okay, that's fine. I got extra steer tires.
However,
What?
help you out. I can go get
Which one was that for? Number 2, right? Yeah. Okay, so we need to take the cabin that we're gonna be getting from where we're at. I can fix it. I'll stop down and. Are you getting something out?
I'm getting something out.
All right. Okay, we're delivering way down yonder, which means I need to jump in here. Take that road all the way to the drop-off. Okay. All right. So, No, not going crane mode. No, that's not what I wanted. So, no, dang it, John, quit hitting the wrong buttons. There we go. Alright, we have cabin. We're on our way. But yep, that is what the purple check mark means, the base of ammo partner.